y'all, and welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. It is Leslie. Bryant and I are fixing to go check the cows. And I'm going to be getting in his truck. And I'll refer to him as Fred because that's the Fred Sanford truck. He hoards everything in his truck. Oh, I gotta get this phone. Well, it appears we have a new calf. So we are headed down here. If the mom will let us get close enough, I'll try to show you our new baby. Oh, he's so cute. Look at the tail going. Little heifer. Hey, mama. You a good mama. Look at her little tail just a wagging. I've never seen one wag their tail that much. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a rainbow, and it's coming down right over our chicken houses in the distance. I don't know if you can pick it up good or not, but oh, I don't know. Hopefully you guys can see it. There's some more of our cows. We'll ride over there and see them up close. That one right there belongs to Isaac. Right here's my favorite. Her name's Belle. And her baby is that white calf over there. Not this muddy looking one, but the white one. And he is some kind of pretty. Here's a pretty one. That's Belle's calf right there. He is so pretty. Another one of our cows. And right here is Mr. Bobby. Mr. Bobby Bones. He is our bull. And so far he's been pretty nice. Okay, so we are leaving the pasture that's kind of behind our house, our home. It's part of the original farm. We're leaving that pasture and we're going to head to the pasture that's literally across the street from our house. So, and it is part of a leased farm. So we're going to go check those cows now. Okay, these cows are so cool. They come when you call them. And so we'll get Bryant when we get over here into the pasture. We'll get Bryant to call them. And you can just watch them come. I really always like to have them some food when we call them. You're gonna hit this pole over here. We're struggling getting in. Ooh. But we don't have any feed to give them, but the wind's blowing my hair. So I want y'all to see how they come though when he calls. I mean, they are trained. They come when he calls. Okay, I've zoomed in a little bit. We're a little further away than what it appears, but
cows, moo! Woo, cows, moo! Moo, girl! Woo, cows, moo!
you can see some of them starting. Oh, and here comes a few running.
Cows.
These cows crack me up.
Woo, cows. Woo.
I know they think we have food.
45 in this pasture. 46 now, we just got a new one.
We got a new calf over here too, y'all. I don't know if you can see it, but that one right there on the end, the mom's feeding it. It's stuck in. Y'all, I told you these cows come. I feel bad because we don't have nothing to give them. Is that what that is? All right, we're gonna go check the new calf and count these and make sure they're all here and accounted for. All right, right there's our newest one. Looks like she was born today. Isn't she cute? Oh, it's a he, sorry. Isn't he cute? There's some pit bulls that come over to this pasture. They scare me. Here's another little family. Okay, right there's our bull for over here. He's kind of pretty. We bought him, but oops, we don't want to see that. Okay, y'all might get an education on these farm videos. Sorry, I'm glad I moved the camera. But anyway, our cows are out here. Let's see. Look at that one. I hope you can see it. I don't know if I... There Bryant is standing out amongst them. Checking. They're all here and accounted for. He's checking to see how friendly Honey Bun is, I think. Aww. He's rubbing Honey Bun. That's a good sign. Okay, so all cows are accounted for and healthy and looking good. We got 2 new ones that we didn't know. Got one at this farm, this pasture, and one at the other pasture. So things are great. The chicken houses are doing great. We've had to turn on our cool cells this week. And I'll take you and show you what that is maybe on our next video. But it's most of you farmers know what that is. But it's where the water runs down this treated cardboard like stuff, and then the fans pull in the air, and it's just a cooler air on them. And so it's gotten hot enough, and the chickens are old enough because they get hotter as they get older because they're bigger. And so we had to turn on our cool cells this week. And so chicken house is doing great, cows are doing great. So now Bryant and I are going to see what we can get into. Maybe a milkshake? I don't know. So we'll see. He's on the phone, so I'm going to get off here. Check you guys in just a little bit. I'll be back and we'll show you something else. Okay, so we are back home. And this weekend we are going to give Isaac a cookout, sort of. It's not really for him per se, but it kind of is. But we're having both families come over. We bought 60, that's 60 steaks, And we also bought a 50-pound box of potatoes. And Isaac's best friend's dad's going to come over and help cook. And maybe Bryant's brother may help cook. I'm not sure. But so, yeah, we're going to have a wonderful cookout this weekend. It's also to celebrate that I'm still alive. Because when we were in the hospital, Bryant says, we're going to have a cookout. We're going to have a shindig. So anyway, I was going to show you, we had some rock brought in because we're going to pull everything out of the hay barn, except for the hay. And we're going to set up tables in there, and that's where we're going to eat at. But so we had rock brought in. I'll show you the new rock. There it is, in front of the hay barn with the boat in it. So yeah, we're going to pull the tractor, all the stuff, the boat, everything out of there. We'll probably empty out the carport. So if anybody wants, because I think it may rain tomorrow. I hope not, but anyway. So that's what our weekend is holding tomorrow. We're going to clean up around here. We're going to mow. We're going to do lots of work outside. I'm going to clean inside. Like we've got chairs and just stuff everywhere. Everything needs mowing, and we still don't have the place like we want it, but it's getting there. It's a work in progress. But so yeah, tomorrow's gonna be Isaac and Bryant and Trevor's gonna come over, and they're all gonna work outside, cleaning up and putting away, and of course I'll be inside working, and then we'll have to go get tables, and oh, goodness, it's gonna be an eventful weekend. But did I say we were having this tomorrow? We're not having it tomorrow. We're cleaning for it tomorrow. We're going to have it Sunday afternoon. Yeah, so we're going to be working outside. Our carport was so bad of stuff, and it's still not perfect, but we worked really hard, and Bryant and Isaac especially worked really hard out here. And they got my carport looking so good. I'll show you. I can't really show you because my car's in there, and Java the dog's laying in there. So, but and we got to move the grill, find a place for the grill. But yeah, we had, like, he had to pull the car way over to that side over there because I couldn't get out. We had stuff stacked everywhere. So carport looks good. We cleaned our back porch, which the back porch, let me tell you, you couldn't even walk out here. I couldn't go to my freezer over there without having to step on things. So this looks really good out here, y'all. Still a long way to go, but it's looking good. Hey guys, well, I hope you enjoyed all the cow videos. They're such a hoot. They bring me much joy. Much joy. So today is cleaning day. We're getting ready for Isaac's, the cookout, the family cookout. We're grilling out steaks and having salad and baked potatoes. So today we're cleaning and getting ready. The guys are going to be working out in the yard, putting out mulch, mowing, weed eating. I'm working inside, getting the inside ready. So, I probably won't be doing much cooking. Maybe. I don't know. But, today's just a get ready day. Y'all, this is the guest bedroom. I wish you could have seen it before I cleaned it. You couldn't see the bed because it became a junk room. When we moved in, it kind of was a junk room. I did clean it off enough when Caroline and Jamie moved down to be able to stay in here until their house was ready. So, but other than that, you've not been able to see the bed or anything. So, I've got to get a new bedding set. This is just one we threw on there, and I hadn't even remade the bed, so it needs to be stripped and remade. But I want to get a new bedding set. This is a little water thing. I don't have it plugged up. right now, but I think this will be the room, like, if I'm ever sick. If I'm ever sick or just want a peaceful place to come rest, I think this will be the room. There's a little nightstand over there. Because, well, first of all, because Bryant don't pick up his clothes. I've always threatened I was going to move into the guest bedroom if he didn't start picking up his clothes, but he just says, no, you're not. And, so, yeah. I'm excited about this room, but I got to get to cleaning the rest of the house. See you guys later. Hey, y'all. We are finishing up our long work day. I have just cleaned up from supper dishes. And, oh, we had the best supper. I don't know if you guys have ever had wahoo, but oh my goodness, wahoo is so good. It's a fish, and it is the meatiest fish you will ever eat. It is so good. And so, what y'all, I don't know where you got to because my phone cut off. But it's wahoo is what we have for supper, and it is the meatiest fish you will ever have. Baked it in the oven. I did some butter and oil and garlic and poured it on top. And then about halfway through the baking process, I pulled it out and did a mixture of breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese and put that mixture on top, and then finished baking it and had rice and Brussels sprouts. Oh my goodness, it was so good and so healthy. What a healthy meal. So anyway, we have finished up our long day of work. The guys have worked outside. They have mulched around the trees. Y'all, I think the yard looks the best it has looked in the 2 years that we've been back home. It looks so good. I'm so excited. Still a long way to go. A long way to go. Oh, but it looks so much better. So we are getting ready for our party tomorrow. Our cookout with the family, and having steaks. And so after church tomorrow, I'm going to come home and I'm going to bake a bunch of potatoes. And so tomorrow is going to be a big day. But we're excited. And so look, there's our home. See the mulch around the boxwoods. My husband wants to pull the boxwoods up. He's not a boxwood fan. So we may do that next. And then here are the trees in the front yard. Y'all, that little tree right there, it was a Bradford pear, and it broke literally in half. And so the stump that was left, all these sprouts have started coming up out of that stump. So I guess I need to, in the fall, I guess prune the bottom limbs off. Because it looks like it's going to be another tree. And, y'all, I want to show you something really funny. I was watching them as I was cleaning the house. I was watching them outside the window. And, hang on, sorry, somebody was calling. They mulched this tree. And it's quite hilarious. Hang on, let me show it to you. Okay, here's the bottom of the tree that they mulched. And so, I mean, it looks really good where they mulched it. Y'all, it's dead. They mulched a dead tree. But they really didn't have time to get it up out of the ground. And so, I guess that's why. We got a lot of trees that need the limbs cutting off. That's our grapevine that's been here forever down there in the corner. It's a scuppernong grapevine. And y'all, those grapes are delicious. They are so good. And I thought I had lost my grapevine because the trellis started to fall and the grapevine didn't look good, but I believe we're going to be okay with the grapes. And there's our blueberry bush. And, you know, the backyard still has our truck, our camper and stuff in it, so it doesn't look great. But y'all, the blue house right there, I don't know if I've ever showed that to you or not before, But my daddy built that for my sister. My sister was 20 years older than I was. And my sister wanted to live on her own, but I guess Mom and Dad didn't want her to go far. So he built her this little one-room apartment. And so a lot of my childhood, when I was little, she lived out there. And one day I ran away from home, and yep, that's where I went. It was blue. The paint has come off, and we're gonna fix it back up, I think. But that takes progress. Now that, I mean, takes a while. That little house right there, my daddy built me as for a playhouse. So that was my little playhouse. But anyway, Bryant, they mulched this little, my crepe myrtle here, y'all, and it just looks so good. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will share another video on how the party goes tomorrow. So y'all have a great night. Thank you for watching the Farm and Pastor's Wife.